Hello everyone. As we know that Calgary's real estate market had a crazy start for the year of 2024, and we are obviously struggling with inventory and it has started to improve, but at the same time sales have also started to improve. Now, as we know that 2023 was a record year, and we were expecting the same, like as you know, our rental market has been really strong here, and we were expecting that all those buyers that are sitting in the market will get really active by the time spring comes. And market has already been hot in the month of February, and now we're seeing there are more listings that are hitting the market, but at the same time sales are increasing as well. Now here's the crazy part that in the last little while we've been working with so many buyers, and some of them are probably watching this video, that we have been running into one after the other property, multiple offer situation. It hasn't been that easy. Rarely we are lucky to find a home at the price that we want for our clients. It has been very difficult. It has been very crazy. There's no doubt about that. So in this video right now, I'm going to talk about what happened actually in the month of February, but at the same time, what's happening now. As I mentioned, there are more homes coming into the market, but sales are improving as well. And the other good news, it's kind of good news because Bank of Canada also trying to slow down the market. But actually, we are not seeing any of those effects on Calgary's market. If the interest rates are high right now, and we all know we're expecting that they will come down by the month of they'll start coming down by the month of July, or maybe in the third quarter sometime. And just imagine, our market is already so hot, and just imagine when the interest rates start to come down, what will happen at that time. I personally feel for those buyers, first-time home buyers especially. They're trying to get into the market, and it has been very difficult. I have been working with some of the buyers that started actually with their budget, even less than 500,000, then 500,000, then 550, and there is nothing that we can find for them. I hope actually the inventory improves within the next few months, so we have a little more choice for our clients. Does not matter what kind of property there is. If it is actually priced good, if it is a likable property that everybody likes, believe me, all these properties are going through multiple offers. I'm not seeing any slowdown at this moment. So let me give you numbers for the month of February first, because our sales increased. Now remember, last year we had a record year, and this year the start has been really incredible. So now let's take a look at the total sales. There were 2,135 total sales. Now that was an increase of almost 23% compared to February 2023. And the new listings, there were 2,711 new listings that came into the market, which was an increase of almost 14%. And then inventory, this is what we were talking about, inventory that we're struggling with. We had 2,355 units up for sale, which was a decrease of more than 14%. That's big, more than 14%, just keep that in mind. And days on the market. Now, people are wondering, like, how come anything that is hitting the market gets sold so quickly? Obviously, some properties have condition dates, and it's taking only 24 average days in Calgary to sell a property, which was 33 in February 2023. So just imagine the difference now. So average price, our average price in Calgary was at 583,160, which was an increase of 15% compared to last year. I do understand about investments. We are always looking to invest here and there, and we see that average is like 7-8%. But here in Calgary, in real estate, the increase in average price is 15%. And then as we know that market is crazy, and detached homes are actually the category that are driving the market. And obviously we are seeing increase in sales, increase in prices in all the categories, but just like everything, everybody's more interested in detached homes. In detached homes, we had 954 sales, which is quite incredible, and that was an increase of 20% compared to last year. New listings were 1,195, which was an increase of 5%. Even though we got more listings, but we're still low on inventory. Our inventory was only at 1,053 units up for sale, which was a decrease of 18%. And the average price for Calgary, the detached home in Calgary, is gone up to $777,000. Just imagine that. Maybe like, just before COVID, our average price was like probably somewhere close to 450 or some 500,000. But that's how much it has gone up, very significant. So as Bank of Canada has decided to hold its rates, we are again, so busy, and we are expecting that market will stay really busy for this year. And now let's talk about what happened in the last week. In last week, we actually received 694 new listings. There were 92 that came back onto the market. Price decrease, which is we had 133 properties that saw a price decrease, and there were 25 properties that had a price increase. There were 458 properties that went pending, means conditionally sold. And as I mentioned, we're getting more listings, more sales. We had 640 properties that got sold in last 1 week. Now, we are seeing that there are more listings and slightly little bit less sales, but keep this in mind, sales are only following the new listings. So new listings will improve, and so will the sold properties as well. And there were 34 expired listings that expired, which is quite low number, and 2 were withdrawn, and there were 77 properties that were terminated. So as I've been saying this since last year, that if you are a buyer, I don't suggest you to wait too long. If you find something, go for it. Don't wait too long. People are still moving to Alberta. They're still moving to Calgary. It's a desirable city, and market will stay hot for this year. There's no doubt. And if you have any question about real estate, or if you're thinking to buy or sell, please give me a call at 403-689-2345. Thank you.